Alright, there's Brandon. You just woke up, didn't you, mate? Alright, as you know, I bought a tricycle about a month ago, approximately. And in that month I've been riding it around just to see what it's all about. First time riding a motorcycle with a sidecar. They're called tricycles in the Philippines. Okay, so the additions which I have done, the add-ons, the repairs, the extras, is obviously all these covers, and they're for the rain mostly, not so much for sun protection. They do protect from the sun, but they're mostly for the rain. Keep the family nice and dry whilst in the sidecar, and of course myself, but not much I can do about this side. I suppose I can put covers down there, but yeah, makes it hard to get in and out. Anyways, new windscreen. Had no windscreen before, if you may remember from previous video. Got new tyres put on it. You've seen the videos. Little problem I've just come across yesterday. The starter. It's a bit intermittent when it wants to work. But obviously there is a side kick on it, so right, a side kick starter. No. I had to remove the mirror from there, because I couldn't see Jack with this bloody cover in the way. So I just put a small extension arm on it, and now I've got it outside so I can just see through the plastic. See through the plastic here, straight into the mirror, and behind me on this side of the road. So that's an extra. I just bought this. Bought it yesterday. So I put it on. There's the old one that was there before. The tribal pattern one. Okay. An extra that it was also done was this toolbox. It's all complete. Stuck there. I've got silicone around the edges of it to stop any possible water from getting in. Just use some reflective sticker just to make it a bit more easier to see at night, a bit more fancier than just a plain silver box. 1 minute. Okay. The tight fit. You put this little latch here so I can just turn around and it holds it open. There's just a good little area for. I've got my tools in here, screwdrivers, spanners and stuff like that. And keep the extra shopping bags in here. Got to sort something out, because every time I ride around these things they slide all around the place. And there's another one here with just some. See, there's the extra cover. When you buy covers for the sidecar, they come in a pair of twos, a pair. So yeah, just keep the spare one there in case something happens to that one. Got an extra shopping bag here. Oh, sorry. Got an extra shopping bag here and some rope. In case I ever need to bring anything home, I just lay it down here on the roof and I tie it up front to back and to the side wheel, the framing around the side wheel. Alright, Brandon, so it's pretty good construction. I put tape all the way around the edges because it was a little bit sharp. And down the bottom too. I've got to drill a hole here and a hole here So I can put a bit of wire so I can stand up my petrol bottle and oil bottle. Come on, mate, the other way. Look, move out. Last thing you need is your fingers caught in there, eh? Yeah, that's the last thing you need, isn't it? Yeah, so the toolbox is a very handy addition and it keeps everything dry. Well, dry-ish. So yeah, that's about the size of it. These, I really wanted them to go all the way through with a nut on the other side, but I don't think he understood me when he put them together. He just welded a nut to the framework and then this holds that part in by pinching it, but the tighter you go, it's starting to split the actual tubing. So on the front, what I did on the front is I actually drilled the hole all the way through. All the way through this side, but not the other side. It's still closed. But at least this now goes all the way through inside, so it doesn't wreck the tubing and split it apart like it was doing on this one. You can probably see it there. See, it's coming apart. And this one, I don't want to go in too much further because I've got a funny feeling the bolt's going to snap, or the head of it is going to snap. It's very, very tight fit. So, but at least it's in through. It's actually gone through that pole. See, like there's a hole there. I drill the hole into there, deeper through. So at least it's through that pole tube. Yeah, so that's all the extras. And yesterday I just put this side plastic on it. It's more for wind resistant than anything else. It gets very windy when you're sitting here. Now I'm not sure how much these are actually going to stop the wind. A little bit of rain, but it's mostly for the wind. Yeah, apart from that, everything else is a-okay. Not too many extra changes I've done. They just clip into the hooks that are already welded to the framework, the roof. There's some more on this side as well, but obviously, yeah, I'm not going to put anything here really. Yeah, so when I'm sitting on the bike, I can easily see that mirror and see what's beside me on this side. And I can also, it's hard to tell here, the sun's behind, but don't worry, it does work. I can see straight through it. I can see behind. Just clean the plastic a little bit from time to time. Yeah, so everything else is quite good. You like to get in my way, don't you, mate? Hey, always under my feet. Hey, welcome to fatherhood, as Paul would say. Sucker. Yeah, so that's the update on the tricycle. I added a few little lights. I'm not sure if I showed it before. There, they just glow blue, and so there's like 6 of them there in a row, and there's one, oh, it's hard to tell. Gotta open this up. Now this thing's, I just put it on, it's a bit tight. And there's one under there. That's just a blue one as well. No, Brandon. Go on, mate. And Rizzo put the rubber mats in it yesterday. I guess that they have to sit in it. So they want to be comfortable when they're sitting in there with their feet on the floor, they're shopping on the floor. Maybe Brandon sits on the floor. Definitely not Daniel. Daniel is held up. Rizzo holds him. I might not need this peg anymore. It's not reaching all the way over there properly. Yeah, getting too stretched and huffed. Oh yeah, it does reach. It's a bit tight, just gotta let it wear in a bit. Well, at least it's a nicer pattern than the other one. Yeah, so that's the update. I'll open the gate in a minute and I'll put the bike on the road where I normally park it. Me and Christine got to go to school today, hand in all her work that she's done for the last 2 weeks and pick up the latest modules for the next 2 weeks worth of work. 1 minute. In case you haven't noticed, whenever I say 1 minute, I just pause the video so I can put the locking and stuff back on. Just do a few things. There we go. Just keep it nice and straight. Come on, Brandon, off the bike, mate. Then don't touch the chain. I gotta move out the way, mate. I gotta get a chain guard for it. Brandon seems to like to play with the chain, and he ends up with black fingers, and he rubs them all over his face and his top. God, he came out black one day with all the grease and oil that's on it. I've got to get a car seat cover, but they don't sell like woolen sheepskin car seat covers in the Philippines. We looked at one car seat cover, but it was just like a kind of imitation leather, which was the same molded shape to it, but it was slippery. I keep sliding forward when I'm sitting on the bike. I want something that keeps me in place. Yeah, so those are the latest I don't know, add-ons, accessories, repairs. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much else to it except get the starter push button checked out. I don't know if it's the button itself got a loose wire or something. Good morning, Mummy. How are you feeling? Daniel's got a bit of a fever. Well, he still feels quite warm, a bit hot, but he's a bit better. Yeah. Hey, you're Mummy's boy, aren't you? Yeah, so that's the latest updates. Yeah, I'll put it on, baby. You like it? Looks a lot better than the other one, eh? It's a bit tight to open because it's new wire, so just got to give it time to open and close, and it'll wear itself in. Make it a bit easier. I silicone the gaps in here so it stops the rain from getting in and, I don't know, rusting things out. And also the rain was getting inside. And I also siliconed all the way along the bottom here because there was a big gap between the metal and the base where it sits on. There, I put a new bracket there. Sorry. I put a new bracket there. Put a nut and a bolt to hold this panel because, see, that's the original ones. That's the original ones there. That's a new one that I got about 3 weeks ago. But we didn't notice that the bracket was actually missing here, so I had a bracket welded on, and then I got a nut and a bolt, stuck it on there, and Bob's your uncle. That toolbox, I'm thinking of taking it off, but nah. No point, I suppose. It's there now, it's not going anywhere. There's supposed to be another stainless steel bracket that goes across there from that point to that point. I don't know why they took it off. Maybe it got damaged or something. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm thinking about getting a replacement piece for it, but nah. Only if it comes my way one day, dirt cheap or for free. Alright, that's 14 minutes. That'll do it. So that's the update on the... Hey, Brendan, don't. You're going to break it. Alright, last thing I need is you breaking things that I've just fixed or repaired. Yes, so that's it. Don't think anything else more needs to be done to it. I put a bit more air in the tyres. Ruel let some out to make it a bit more comfortable to ride, but I think he might have let a little bit too much out. So next time I'm at the servo, I might just pump it up a bit more. It just feels funny when I'm riding and I hit like a small little pothole. It just feels like the rim itself is hitting the ground. Yep, so that's it. I'll make it a 15-minute video. And just a bracket there. not the strongest in the world. I don't have anything thicker. It's all I had on hand. But hopefully it bounces around a bit. But hopefully it'll do the job. It's just for me to check what's behind me when I'm changing lanes and that. If it doesn't work too good, I'll consider putting in a thicker bracket such as this, and just turn my head and see what's there before I change lanes. Okay, so that's the tricycle all done. Not too much else has to be done to it cosmetically. Mechanically, it needs a service and things like that, but no, the boys reckon it sounds alright and it's running alright, so don't fix if it ain't broke, the old saying is. Alright, hope you enjoyed this little update.